Hello everyone, Mecha219 here with another unboxing video. Today I will be unboxing the Master Grade Aile Gundam remastered version. So as we take a look at the box, we have a nice image of the Aile Gundam with its Aile pack, shield, and its beam rifle. Kind of looks like how it looked in the opening of Gundam Seed. As we take a look at the sides of the box, you have a front and rear view shot of the Aile with its without its Aile pack and the Aile pack separately. Tells you about the weapons and gimmicks, the weapons, the flaps on the Aile pack move up and down. Got your gimmicks and all that stuff. I'm sorry, weapons and armaments. Then you got your gimmicks. You got the shoulder articulation. Thrusters can move a little bit. The markings, the pilot figures, the hips, the hip movement, knee bend, and then you got like the armored Schneiders, the battery packs for the perfect strike mode. So that's that side. And then this side, you got the name bar with part of the image that's on the box. When here, you've got the Aile Gundam Master Grade. Got the look when it's base. You got like the line art, the 5 Gundams together, including the 4, including the Duel, the Buster, the Blitz, and the Aegis. Got about the materials that the parts are made out of, made in Japan, barcodes, and then your no glue required, nippers required, painting is optional, and then warning choking hazard, gunpla, illustration by Yamato Hiroyuki, finished works by Art Presto, whatever that is, and then ages 15 and up, plastic model kit, Bandai Spirits. And then the kit was originally released in 2013. And you got the Bandai logo right there. So let's crack this thing open and see what we got inside. Taking a look at the A plate. It's your multicolored plate, as most or if not all A plates are. You got it in it's got yellow, blue, white, and your clear parts. Clear parts are basically your rifle scope, your headpiece for the with the eyes, and then the head cameras. Basically, you got your parts for like your chest area, parts for the shoulders, the little thruster piece, the back. Your cockpit hatch and various other pieces. Got your side skirt armor. I'm sorry, these no, rear skirt armor. I'm sorry about that. Then you got your I'm guessing these are like parts of this side skirts or something. Oh no, that might be the either the crotch or the rear. And you got your pilot figures of 2 pilot figures of Mula Flaga and Kira Yamato. Then you got various other armor pieces, your head pieces, the cheek pieces, back of the head, V-fin, the mouth plate, and then the top of the head. So that's your A plate. B plate, done in white, basically just more armor pieces. You got your shield, you got some parts for the shield. I'm guessing that's like part for the neck. I don't know if that one's going to be used because I heard that there's another piece, another neck piece. Then you got various parts for like I'm guessing like the legs. I'm guessing these are for the side of the legs. You got some nice detail molded in detail on some of these parts too. And then you got arm pieces, and then on the legs, and then got more leg pieces for the side of the legs. But the shield here, this shield piece, you actually got a lot of molded in detail, so you could panel line that if you wanted to. You don't necessarily have to, because I mean, who's going to show their shield from the underside? I personally won't, but I digress. So, and if you notice, it says Seed X Armor. So, that's the B plate. Your C plate, which is done in this nice red color. It's not a lot of parts. Basically, main part for the shield, and then your front and back of the feet. Not a lot of molded in detail, but I mean, you got some molded in detail on the shield here, which looks pretty good. And then the feet, there's really little to no detail on the feet. Try to focus that in so you can see it a little bit better. So that's the feet. So that's the C plate. Not a lot to write home about. You have the D plate, done in ABS plastic, mostly your internal frame. Well, it is pretty much all inner frame, except for these parts here for the shield, the handle, this part here, this part here. But other than that, it's basically all internal structure. You have an action-based connector here, part for the main torso. You got your hand options. You got like arm frame pieces, the shoulders, the shoulder joints, the inside of the feet. Some of the parts do have some nice molded in detailing on some of the parts here, like the shoulder pieces. So if you wanted to go in and paint that, you probably could. Either paint it or just panel line it. So that's your D plate. E plate, you have more internal frame. Basically like parts for the legs, the feet, the torso, more parts for the legs. I'm guessing those are maybe for the feet. I'm guessing. I'm not exactly certain. Then you got this part here for the neck, shoulders, upper parts of the legs. I'm guessing this is for the waist. And then you got your parts for the I'm guessing these are like for the hip joints. Then you got these main parts for the knee. Or yeah, I think these parts are for the yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these parts are going to be used. It's either these ones are going to be used or the ones from the previous plate that I just showed. So, and you got some really nice molded in detail on these parts here. So if you wanted to paint those, you probably could do that, even though it's really not going to be seen. You got these parts for the waist. You got your torso section / cockpit area. You got your movable hips. So pretty nice detailed on these parts. As we take a look at the F plate, you got your main parts for the arms, parts for the legs, other parts for the waist and ankles. Then you got these parts here, which I'm guessing will go in the thighs, or what would be the thighs. You got your knee parts, parts for the upper legs. And you got these, I'm guessing these parts here, I'm not sure what these parts here would, oh yeah, these are the linkages for the knees. So, does look pretty good. So, yeah. Now we're getting into some parts that are specifically for the remastered Aile Strike. You got these white parts for the Aile pack. You got your battery. You got your extra batteries. Armor for the legs. looks like parts for the arms, your holsters for the armored Schneider knives, beam saber pieces, the blades for the knives, your shoulder armor, main parts of the shoulder armor. Guessing these are for the ankles. So overall looks really good. Got little slits in the armor so the inner frame can show through. So that's pretty cool. As we look at the H plate, you got parts. It looks like mostly all parts for the Aile pack. Got these little two short, two long fins for the lower thrusters. You got these parts. You got the main parts for the wings. You got your waist part, cockpit hatch, your goatee parts, your jewel for the V fin, thruster cup, thruster vents. You got these parts here. I'm guessing which are for the back skirt armor. And you got this part here for the backpack thrusters. But not a lot of I mean, you got some panel line detail, so if you want to go in and paint that or panel line that, you could. But these parts here look really, really good, in my opinion. And then these parts here look awesome too. So that's the H plate. Taking a look at the I plate, and it's only one part, so I don't even know why it's a plate of its own, but they labeled it the I plate. It's basically just the platform for the base, which is supposed to resemble a part of the Archangel's launch bay. You got the slots here, which the feet sections are gonna be able to slide up, forward, and back. You got this part here to for the arm to get it in the air. Then this part here for the power thing, whatever you want to call it. But you got some molded in detail. I like how it's got looks like a electromagnetic launch catapults. That's pretty cool. Looking at the J plate, it's basically all parts for the base. Got the part that goes at the back of the base. You got this arm here that can be used to get the kit in the air. Got the secondary arm, the part that will help the feet locks move back and forth. Got this part here, which I'm guessing would be for like a wire, some kind of wire. Then you got these parts here, which are the halves of the foot locks. I don't know if that's what they're called, but I'm calling them that. And then you got these parts here, which are for like the connector plug that would go into the back skirt. Then these will fold up to lock the feet in. And you got this part here, and then you got this part. And you got some really nice molded in detail on some of these parts here. So, looks pretty good to me. Taking a look at the K plate, and it's again mostly just parts for the Aile pack. One of the parts came off. Must have happened when I took it out of the bag. I have the part. Yep, the part is here in the box. It is right here. It is right here. So yeah, it goes right there. But you got your parts for like your thrusters, the smaller thrusters, the more vent covers, the flaps for the wings, wing connection pieces, the top and bottom. So looks pretty good. Taking a look at the L plate, it's basically more parts for like the rear skirt, front skirt armor, the hands for the to convert it to the perfect strike, the rifle, the barrel for the beam rifle, the little adapter piece for to attach the sword pack, and various other parts. You got your main thruster pieces, thruster nozzles. Got your parts for the the bottom thrusters. You got your parts for the battery packs, and a lot of molded in details too. So you can actually detail that up if you wanted to. So Looks pretty good. Here we are, here we are at the M plate. And again, more internal structure for like you got parts for the armored Schneider knives, some parts for the side skirt armor. I'm guessing this is for like the waist armor. Some parts for the Aile pack. And all that. Parts for like the side of the legs, knees, shoulders, leg thrusters that go on the back of the legs. You got this piece here. Oh, another part came off. And then this part here, which is for the base. But overall, looks really, really, really good. Can't wait to see what this kit's gonna look like when it's built. So that's the M plate. Next up is the polycaps, and just again done in this rubbery material, like all polycaps are. Nothing to write home about with this. We have our beam saber effect parts done in clear pink. And they're just your standard straight beams. So nothing to write home about with this. Next up is this wire or cable. This is for the not action base, but the display base. So it looks, it's one solid piece, but you fold it in half to attach it. As far as decals go, you have your marking seals, dry transfer decals, and your foil stickers. Foil stickers are your eyes, head cameras, and the scope for the beam rifle. Then you got various dry transfers and marking decals. And then, last but not least, we have our instruction manual. Beautiful image, pretty much the same thing that was on the box art. And then, standard Gundam manual tells you about the Aile strike, the guy that took over command of the Archangel. Tells you I think it tells you something about the launcher and the sword strike, the pilots, the main pilot, and then story guide, how to assemble parts, apply the dry transfers, table of contents, your part layout, and then standard assembly. Then you got more splash color pages here. Then it continues with the assembly of the legs, weapons, and Aile pack, then the base, and then your sticker placement and dry transfer decals, and on the back you got your paint guide. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys like this video, if you found it informative, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a new video. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.